So one day I'm just sitting on the couch, minding my own business, and then this happens. I was like, what the hell? A dust storm warning? I have never seen that. I've lived in the Midwest my whole life. I'm 59 years old. I have never heard of a dust storm warning in this area. This is not Phoenix. This is the Corn Belt, so I had to get up and check it out. At first glance, it was pretty obvious. The wind was up. The wind was blowing and the skies looked a little weird, but not until I had walked out in the driveway did I really see what was going on. I mean, check that sky out. That is bizarro. It is a pretty weird looking sky. So without any hesitation, I grabbed the old camera bag. I think I had the D850 and two lenses, 24-70 and 70-200. Before I could get anywhere, my son had already given me a call.
I bet you could go just about anywhere right now. So wherever you think that it's gonna be best, but like holy shit.
Right? Pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna let you go so I can get going.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye. All right, this is some wild. I have never seen anything like this before in the state of. I've never seen anything like this before anywhere. Hopefully, I can get out right now. Oh my God. We might be able to actually make some halfway decent images tonight. Unless we get sucked up by a twister. Look at this. I know the video doesn't make the skies look as ominous as they really were at the time, but here's a little piece of video of the skies after the storm had passed, so just so you can see the difference. I had no idea how long the storm was going to last, so I wanted to find something relatively close to the house, and I always find these old rural roads that are relatively close, so this is the first place that I actually stopped, just to get a shot of this old road with the barn at the end of it. So I got back out of the truck, and as I was walking up to the road, I saw this car or truck coming down the road with its headlights on, and it was like, oh man, that is just so perfect. And I snapped this shot right here. I shot this handheld at f8, and my ISO was 450. My shutter speed was 1/500th of a second. It was really difficult to focus because of all the dust in the air, so it does look a little bit soft, and it probably is. This is the very next shot in that sequence. I processed it differently. The settings were the same, f8, 1/500th, etc. I really opened up the shadows on this one and kind of increased the exposure. Just wanted to see what was going on and get a better look at the whole scene. But I like both images, so you let me know which one you like better. Holy cow. Alright, so I just shot that scene. I shot it horizontal and portrait orientation. Unbelievable. This is the wildest thing I have ever seen. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's pretty flippin' cool. So that was on Faxon Road. And I had the D850, I just put it at f8, and I went to auto ISO and shutter speed. Oi, oi, oi. What did I do? I think I had shutter speed at 500. I like to be up a little bit when I'm shooting handheld. I need to buckle my seatbelt if you can hear that. Look at this stuff. pretty wild scene here in Kendall County, Illinois. You don't really pronounce the S. Now I know there's a country road up here that I'm gonna pull off and has some old telephone poles on it, and I've shot it before, but certainly not under these conditions. I know it doesn't look it, but the wind was just howling. So here, check this out. Oh my God, that is just amazing. Oh God, I gotta get out. I have to shoot this a little bit more. The light is just incredible. Maybe I'll put my 24 or my 70 to 200 on. Oh my God, I gotta shoot this some more. So I did, and I think this one is my favorite of the bunch. This one has feel, this one has soul, this one is, if you're a kid from the Midwest, this one really hits home for you, that's for sure. And this one is my second favorite. It's very similar to the first one I showed you. It's just, I walked to the other side of the road and used that diagonal to bring the viewer's eye right into the center of the image. As they often do, the storm disappeared as quickly as it showed up, so I kind of went out chasing it a little bit. And then that was it. That was the end of the light. That was the end of the storm. People are starting to get back to work. And so yeah, I took a couple shots on the way home, but that was about it. And that's about it for another video. They come and go too quickly, apparently. But anyway, hey, thank you all very much for stopping by the channel. I truly appreciate it. You all know the drill. Like it if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And my name is Garrick, and I am your very best friend in the whole wide world. So we'll see you next time, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.